Welcome to TSA Takeaways. I'm your host, Fatima, and today I have our guest, Haley and Catherine. We'll be diving into the green past of the Sahara Arabian Desert, and I'll have these ladies go into that for us.
Yeah, so scientists at Johannes Gutenberg University in Mainz and Goethe University in Frankfurt have basically confirmed the existence of wet periods in the Sahara Desert.
And it was Monika Monkomska from the Max Planck Institute who discovered the speleothems in Sahara caves.
Speleo, whoa.
So speleothems are stalactites and stalagmites that are formed in limestone caves over thousands of years by mineral-rich water dripping down from the cave's roof.
Okay, so
No, literally, and researchers can measure and analyze these speleothems to understand many things about the region. In this certain study, though, they analyzed them to find out past climates.
okay, and here I have that wet periods are driven by moving monsoon rains. Why don't you run me through that, ladies?
So, to put it simply, today the Sahara Desert is much hotter than its surrounding regions, right? So, hot air rises, and then the circulation of the atmosphere makes it sink, and the warm air dries out.
And this stops clouds from forming, which stops rain from falling, which stops the monsoons from moving north over the desert.
Right. And Hubert von Hoff, the group leader of the team at Max Planck Institute, said that the monsoon rains determined animal migration. So, can you explain that in more simple terms?
Basically, the desert getting hotter causes the rain periods to become shorter, which directly affects the way animals interact with each other.
Okay, perfect. And Faisal Al-Jabreen, the Heritage Commission's lead archaeologist, proved that the fossil findings showed animals such as crocodiles and hippos lived in the Arabian Peninsula in the past.
Which is actually insane because hippos and crocodiles living in a desert is unthinkable.
I know, it wasn't a desert at the time, but still.
Oh yeah.
And what do you guys think this means for our future? Why is it relevant? Why should we care? Stuff like that.
Well, normally monsoons move through the south, but with global warming and the more heat being added to the northern hemisphere, monsoons are starting to move up north.
But because the monsoons are moving north, they're going back over the desert and making it green and pretty like it used to be.
Yes, and this new research will open up a lot of room for improvement in climate prediction models. If small changes in our climate in the past turned the Sahara Desert from green to dry, then climate change today can cause major changes in rainfall patterns in the North Africa, Middle East region.
Yeah, and adding on to that, the findings show how the wet periods in the Sahara Arabian Desert were short and unstable, implying that future periods will not be permanent either.
But because of the history we got from the speleothems, we're able to see just how much the desert relied on the rainfall it was getting.
And if you think about it, that's actually really cool, because what do you mean crystals and random caves in the desert tell us whether there was water there in the past? Okay, well, thank you, Haley, Catherine, for joining us on this episode today. And thank you guys for tuning in to TSA Takeaways. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.